So now we're going to do a demonstration with our flash, which stands for frequency, location, and sound hybrid. So what we're going to do is take a pipe, we're going to introduce our flash head, we're going to use a fish tape to do so. We're going to get it all the way through the pipe, then we're going to get it plugged on one side, pressure it up from the other using very, very, very low pressure, 3 pounds. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pull back and we're going to listen. Once we get over the leak, we're going to send out a 512 hertz signal from the microphone. So the mic is at the leak, then we're going to send out a signal, you're going to scan it and watch us demonstrate how it's done. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a fish tape, we're going to send it through the pipe. We have about a 35-foot run right here from this pipe over to that flag over there, where we flagged it just for demonstration purposes. So we like to use the fiberglass push cables whenever possible. If it's a really tight pull, what we like to do, and we have another example on some of our other videos, was that we actually take a shop vac and we'll suck a wood dowel, a bag, a balloon, all the way through, and then we'll pull our mic that way. But on this one, we're going to demonstrate using the fiberglass push cable, and let's begin. Go. So now we take our push cable, and when we push it in, we like to do it in almost a throwing type manner. This way when you get to 90s or 45s, it'll work its way through. So once we have it through, we're going to take our pull ring and put it on there. And what we like to do is take a wrap tie that comes in the kit, and we tie it to the end of our mesh bag, and then we get ready to pull it through. So when I start pulling it up, he's going to be sending it down. The WD-40 that we use on the cable is not to lube up the head in any way. It's made to lube up our black cable so that our plug slides nice and free on it. So it's important that when somebody is pulling, the other guy is actually feeding it. If you lay that line down, it has a tendency of getting stuck. So you got to, take your time. It won't take you that long to do like a 30-foot pull like we're doing here. It should take just a minute or two. So as I'm pushing, he's going to start sending it in. The pushback method that he's using right now is not actually pulling on the cable. It's just sliding that plug on. So while he's pushing, again, I'm wrapping up the fiberglass push cable until it comes through. Once it comes through, we cut it free. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to bring that mic back into the pipe again. Once we bring it back into the pipe, we're going to take our pressure rig and set up our expansion plug. Then on the other side, we're going to set on our flash plug that just sits on the mic. Remember, this is not high pressure stuff. This is low pressure. So just get it on nice and snug. Then we're going to fire up our pressure rig. And remember, this is water only. We do not use air in any way when we do this test. It'll screw up the test if you do so. So now we're going to listen. So now we're going to hook up our LT1000 to the end of that XLR cable. Remember, that XLR cable is for the flash and it's for the LT1000. So with the LT1000, we're listening and we're going to start our pull. So now we turn up our volume. We're pulling it back until we get right over our sound. Once we get over it, this is what it's going to sound like. It sounds like a jet. Pull slowly to make sure you're over it. So now once we're over it, we know our mic is over the leak. We're going to hook up our flash sender and we're going to put it in pulse. The distinct pulse noise is what you're going to hear right now, and it'll exclude any interference that might be going on. We sweep it slow and low. You don't want to sweep too fast, and you don't want to keep your scanner up too high. Give it a pulse. So once we get over our strongest signal, you can see it pinging, you can watch the sensitivity on there. So now we know that our scanner is over the mic head, and we can bid out the job knowing exactly where the leak is. So now you've seen how we introduce our mic, we pull it back, we get it over the leak, then use our locator, and boom, you're right on it. You could do multiple leaks in one line with the flash, and for more information, go to Leaktronics.com.